Thursday, the 14th of July 2011. It's this morning's United Kingdom Talk. My name's Chris Reardon. Quite a nice day ahead of me today on this Thursday. I'm going to see my good friend Justin. Well, I'm going to start doing some DJing on Saturday nights for him. I think it's next, not this Saturday, the Saturday after. He's got a pub in Hemel Hempstead where I've worked before called the Steam Coach in Boxmoor, so I'm going up there to do a little bit of DJing. I'm going up there to see him this afternoon to get rid of my vinyl, because I must tell you, Justin is a bit of a magpie, boys and girls. He's a magpie. Do you know what I mean? Collects things, all sorts of things. I always remember the time where he was collecting, of all things, jukeboxes. You know, old, new, those that do the records, those that do the CD. He had a thing about jukeboxes. But the only place he was able to store them, I think, was his mother's garage. And she had a cottage somewhere. I can't remember where it was now. I think somewhere in Norfolk. And after a few years passed, he was looking for them and they'd all gone rusty and he had to chuck them all away. Terrible, but he does like to collect things. And I've got a load of vinyl that I want to get rid of now. I've already got rid of half of it a few weeks ago. I took that up there, and tonight, or this afternoon, I'm going to take the rest of it, because quite frankly, it's never going to get played again. It sits in... Here comes the cat. Hello, Katie. Always here on time, aren't you, darling? Do you know what I mean? How many more people are as reliable as my cat to appear when you want them to at the beginning of the show? Well, I mean, I didn't ask her. She just seems... I think she just likes to be on. Do you know what I mean? She likes to be on the show. Yeah, and all this vinyl, it takes up so much space. And a lot of people are under the misconception that if you've got any old record, it'd be worth money. And I'm afraid that is not the case. It's got to be in perfect condition, in a package, this, that and the other. And none of mine are. They're old records I used to DJ with in the 80s. And they sit... First of all, they sat in a room upstairs. Then I moved them to the shed. Then I moved them to the garage. They don't come out of the boxes and they're starting to get, you know, a bit wrecked. And if he wants them, you know, he can have them. He said, oh, you can have half the money. Well, there won't be any. I'm convinced there won't be any money for the sale of these records. He'll probably give them all to a charity shop, which is fine. Do you know what I mean? They just take up so much space. I must have 20 boxes of 7-inch singles in that garage at the moment. So they're all going this afternoon, and we'll probably have a little meal out. I might go for a Carvery actually. Now, as you know, I have become vegetarian now. I've had no meat at all for about 2 months now. It's no problem. No, don't miss it really. Watched a lot of those factory farming videos, really. It's not just chickens, cows, pigs, the whole lot, and it's just horrible. It's just horrible how animals are treated, and I thought I don't want to be part of that anymore. So I'm going to go for a Carvery, and I'm not going to have any meat. That may sound strange to you, but I'm not going to have the meat. I shall just have the potatoes and the vegetables and all that, and I'll have a big pile, roast onions, Yorkshire puddings, I'll have all that, and not the meat. So we'll see how that goes. I'll tell you about that, okay, in a future show. Now, we must clear some of these emails because some of them have been hanging around a while now. First of all, there's one on my iPhone. For some reason, I've got it on the iPhone, and I didn't have it on the computer to print off. So let me just bring this up from, and it's from the lovely Fagash Lil in Hove. Just a minute now. What am I going to do? I've got to find this now. So 1 second. Where is she? Fagash Lil on the iPhone. There she is. Because you remember we were doing the old bicarbonate of soda story a little while ago. And I said I tried what it said on... Fagash Lil sent in this whole list of things that bicarb of soda is really good at. So I tried it to clean a cup, but it didn't work. I just put the bicarb in the cup, filled it with cold water, left it on the side, got up in the morning, no different. And Fagash Lil says, hi Chris, I use about a teaspoon of bicarb, well I put more than that in, and boiling water to soak the cups. Well, I used to in the olden days before I got my dishwasher, so no need to these days. Oh, you must be very posh, Fagash Lil. You've got a dishwasher, dear? Actually, I've got a dishwasher. I've got a small tabletop. It's like a very large microwave, and it sits on the kitchen worktop, but I never use it. It just uses so much electricity, Fungus Lil. Much easier to just turn a tap on, rinse everything well, or leave it to soak for a while, then rinse it off, and then no electricity used, or very, very little. Those dishwashers do use a lot of electricity. Not as much as a tumble dryer. God, I've got one of those. Never goes on. We can't afford to turn these gadgets on, dear. Especially not. Well, have you seen how much the electric's going up again? Shock. It's a good job I've got solar panels to pay for some of it. Anyway, back to the email. Yeah, I got my dishwasher. No need to these days. But I wonder if you forgot to do the very important final stage. Give it a good rub. I would have thought you'd know how important that is. What, giving it a good rub? Well, dear, you see, the thing is, you don't have to do that with bleach. You just put the bleach in and the water, and that's it. You leave it. And then empty it. It's clean. No rubbing required. Isn't it a shame that we can't get to where we want to without rubbing in this day and age? We have to rub, don't we? It's a constant rubbing, trying to be satisfied with a rub or two. Pardon? Oh, stop it. Stop it, Fungus. Oh, the cat's come up again now. Do you want to come up here or what, darling? She did this yesterday, didn't she? And now you're standing on my equipment. What are you doing? You're a funny girl. Mentioning the dishwasher reminded me about a conversation I once had with an American friend when we were talking about washing up, and she suddenly was mortified and informed me there was no way she would be able to come to visit me, as it seemed to her England was a backwards country. The reason for this? I don't have a garbage disposal. I told her I did. They are called bin men. We don't have those things. I know what you mean, the thing in the sink that goes round and round. We don't have, very few people have those in this country. I think my sister had one, but it broke and they never fixed it. I can't remember now. She said, you drank orange with chilli. That's right. She says, the best drink for spicy food is milk. Congratulations on cooking it, though, because I did Quorn chili con carne, didn't I? Though I think Quorn really is the way forward in food, they have come a long way in improving it since I first started eating it 20 years ago. Oh, have you eaten it as well? The thing is, I just don't understand, why is Quorn so expensive? You know, it's supposed to be some sort of fungus that they grow, and yet, as Carl Richards wrote in a couple of weeks ago, it does appear that it's more expensive than food. 6 Quorn sausages is about £2.50. Which is dearer than the normal pork sausages. And I can't work that out at all. Not quite sure exactly how they make it, but from what I gather, it's part of the mushroom family. So, I mean, surely all they've got to do is grow this stuff. On the subject of the Galloping Gourmet, which was an excellent cooking programme in the 70s we were talking about, Fungus Lil says, I used to love the Galloping Gourmet. He was great. I do like to watch some cookery programmes, as they can give you new ideas, but I don't like the pretentious ones. Yeah, there's so many of them on there. I get sick to death of watching these cookery programmes. I really do. Although we are going to do one. I am going to take the camera into the kitchens of United Kingdom Talk and show you how I make my Quorn chili con carne, OK? I can see why some people think they are pointless, as you can neither smell nor taste the food. But hey, at least you can see it, which is more than can be said for cookery shows on the radio. Do they have those? Cookery shows on the radio? You're having a laugh. Do they have those? Looking forward to Nick's video. I do hope, yes, you saw the video now. Yeah, oh no, that one, yeah, because he said, yeah, I'll carry on with this. Looking forward to Nick's video. I do hope he manages to get it up. The rocket, that is. Oh, yeah. Nick was supposed to be making a rocket out of bicarbonate of soda and vinegar. He hasn't done that one yet. By the way, as much as I knew most of the things to do with bicarb on that list, the credit where it is due, I pilfered it off the internet. Yahoo, I think it was. Lots of love from Lil. Oh, Lil, you must stop stealing things off the internet, dear. It leads to terrible... You'll be in supermarkets next. Stealing things from supermarkets. You'll get caught. You'll get caught. They all get caught in the end, Lil. Please stop stealing things, dear. I don't want to be rung up. Oh, hello, it's Tesco's supermarket. We've been given your name by Fungus Lil, who we've just caught stealing a pair of knickers in Tesco Home and Wear. And I'll say, oh, really, what size? And they'll say, very small. I said, no, that's not Fungus Lil. Oh, I'm sorry, Lil, I haven't upset you now. It's only done in the best possible taste, as Kenny Everett used to say. Matty Bird Yo-Yo says, Chris, I love this show, much better than anything else on YouTube. Thank you, Matty Birdie Yo-Yo. I love that name. He also says, I would like to send in a video, and it would be of me doing the rocket with the soda and vinegar. Well, come on, Matty, get it done. Get it done. Do be careful when you're doing that, dear. Do you know what I mean? We don't want people claiming from Claims Direct. Have you had an accident? Was it your fault? Well, it's not my fault, no. Yours is the choice of doing that or not. But if you do, please send in a video. Hello to James Bates. Hello, James. Hi, Chris. Good shows you have done. I like the one where Katie was flopped out on the chair in the garden and trying to attack you. She attacked me. She's all round my legs today, isn't you, darling? Having a scratch. She's having a scratch now. I actually watched Katie a little while ago, 10 minutes before I started doing the show. She went into stealth mode. You know, where they suddenly go down, and I thought, oh, she's seen something. I looked in the garden, and there was a poor defenceless bird running across the grass, but fortunately it spotted the cat, and off it flew into the sunset, or into another bush somewhere, I think. What bush? I don't know what bush. Pardon? Oh, will you stop being rude? This is a family-orientated programme, please. Good holiday tales from Ronnie. Is there going to be any more? Yes, there is. Yes, there is. And is there going to be any more videos from the black taxi driver? Yes, I'm sure there is. He hasn't done any more at the moment, but there will be more. He's also sent in a couple of other stories, which will come up in future shows. That is good. It seems like your tin of American beans are a very hard thing to purchase, from James. They are hard to purchase, and I'm afraid the tins of beans, I think the ones from Joy, I think we're going to have to give up on that now. They didn't get here. Sorry, Joy. And it's not that the post box isn't working, because 2 cards have come in today from Kath in Wales, so it's still working at the moment. I think in a week's time it's all finished. Okay, the post office box are closed, but I don't think those beans are going to get there. Don't know where they are, but Joy, thank you for sending them anyway. Okay, I do appreciate it. That's it from the show today. Thanks for watching and listening. Another one tomorrow from myself, Chris Reardon. Do join in on the email. Send us an email, chris@unitedkingdomtalk.co.uk. See you on the next show. Bye bye now.